This is a number line. We have 0 here. So from 0 to right direction is positive, and from 0 to left direction is negative. If we choose 2 points as point here and point here, if we call this point A and this point B, this point at the left side of that one, so this point is less than that one. So A is less than B, and B is greater than A. For this point and that one, which one is larger than the other? To answer this question, put in your mind that when we move from 0 to the right, the numbers become bigger. And when we move from 0 to the left side, the numbers become smaller. If I stand at -1 and walk to the left, the coming numbers will be less than -1. So -2 is less than -1. But here 2 is greater than 1. Why? Because we stand at +1 and we will move to the right, so any number will after 1 will be larger or bigger than 1. So 2 is bigger than 1. -half and 0. If we write -half and 0, so in between, what we will write here, less than or greater than? -1 at the left of 0. So it is less than. Here is half. If we write half and 0, what is the in between? Less than or bigger than? Of course, is greater than. If we write 0, then half. This is 0 and this is half. When we move from 0 to right, any number will be larger than 0. So 0 is less than half. I want you to know what is the ascending and what is the descending. Ascending is from smaller number to bigger numbers. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, means from small to bigger numbers, so it is in ascending order. Descending from big number to smaller number. 4 is large, 3 is smaller, 2 is smaller, 1 is smaller, 0 is smaller, and so on. So they are in descending order. The ascending of the rational numbers -3, 0, 2, and -half. We will represent them on the number line. Here we have half, so make all numbers divided by 2 or over 2. So -1 over 2, -2 over 2, which is -1, -3 over 2, -4 over 2, which means -2, -5 over 2, and -6 over 2, which is -3. In the positive direction, 1 over 2, 2 over 2, which means 1, 3 over 2, 4 over 2 is 2, 5 over 2, and 6 over 2 which is plus 3. Represent these points. Minus 3 is here, 0 is here, 2 is here, and minus half is here. After that, we want to order them in ascending order from small to large. We start from the left side from the smaller number and move to the right. So we write first minus 3, then minus half, then 0, and 2. These are in ascending order. We want to arrange the same numbers in descending order. Descending is from bigger to smaller. So we have to start from the right, from the largest number. So we start from 2, we write 2, then 0, then minus half, and minus 3. So this is the descending order from bigger to smaller, and this ascending order from smaller to bigger number. Represent the rational numbers 3, minus 3 over 2, 5 over 2, 0, and minus 4 on a number line, then rewrite them in an ascending order. We have been asked to represent this rational number on a number line. So we have to put a line under represent, and after represent this rational number, we have to rewrite them in ascending order. So please put another line under ascending order. So we have to answer these two questions. The first thing, we have to draw the number line, and here is 0 tick, and we have to divide the line number into equidistant parts or distances. We notice that we have number 2 in the denominator. Then, as we know, this is the plus direction and this is the negative 1. So we will start from 1 over 2, 2 over 2, which is 1, 3 over 2, 4 over 2, which is 2, 5 over 2, 6 over 2, and so on. And in the negative direction, this is a minus 1 over 2, 2 over 2, which is minus 1, 3 over 2, 4 over 2, minus 4 over 2, which can be written as minus 2, minus 5 over 2, minus 6 over 2, which can be written as minus 3, and so on. Okay, let us start first to represent these numbers. 3. We have 1 over 2, 2 over 2, 3 over 2, 5 over 2, and 6 over 2. 6 over 2, which is 3. So 3 is here. We have to draw a small circle as a point here. Minus 3 over 2, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So this is minus 3 over 2. Please draw a small circle. 5 over 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 1 is here, which is 6 over 2. We draw it in wrong place. This is wrong. It must be here. And this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is 5 over 2. which can be represented as a small circle. And 0 is here, can be represented as a small circle. Minus 4. Minus 4, we can write it as minus 8 over 2. So we have to count 8 distance or 8 steps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this point is minus 8 over 2, which is minus 4. We represent the rational numbers, and we have to rewrite them in an ascending order. Ascending order means from small to big. We have to start from the smallest number. So we have to start from the left side to the right one. Okay, this is the first, which is minus 4. We have to write minus 4. What is next is minus 3 over 2. What is next is 0. And what is next? 5 over 2. And the next is 6 over 2, which is 3. So we rewrite them in ascending order. Ascending order. It is very, very easy. Which rational number is greater? 4 over 7 or 3 over 5? The solution way is known. Let us write them. We have to know the value of each one. In order to compare between them, denominator is 7 and this one is 5. In the first denominator, we will multiply 7 times 5. And here 5 times 7. It means that we take the denominator as the multiplication of these two denominators. Here is 7 times 5 and here is 5 times 7. We write this 4 here and this 7, which is the denominator, here is multiplied by 5. So we must multiply 4 times 5 also. The same. 3 is here and the denominator 5 is here. We multiplied 5 times 7. So 3 must be multiplied by 7 also. 4 times 5 equal 20. 7 times 5 equal 35. And also 3 times 7, 21. And here is 35. Because this denominator is equal to this denominator, in this case we can compare between the two numerators. This is 20 and this is 21. 21 is greater than 20. 21 over 35 is 3 over 5. And the 20 over 35 is the 4 over 7. So 3 over 5 is greater than 4 over 7. يبقى اجي اكتب له هنا 3 over 5 is greater. هو اللي ايه الكبير. Which rational number is greater? Minus 2 over 3 or minus 3 over 4? This is as last one, but here both rationals have minus sign. Be careful. I will explain the solution because there is a trick may you do it wrong. I will write both here and I will make the same denominators for both by multiplying 3 times 4. So here will be 3 times 4 and here also 4 times 3. This is 3 and this is 4. 3 here is multiplied by 4 and here multiplied by 3. Both will give the same denominator. I will write these two here, and we multiplied 3 times 4, so we must multiply 2 times 4 also. Here we multiplied 4 times 3, so we must multiply 3 in the numerator times 3 also. Both of these must be the same. If you multiply the denominator by a number, you must multiply the numerator also times the same number. Here is times 4, so numerator times 4. And here times 3, so the numerator multiplied by 3 also. This 2 over 3 is z. And 4 with the 4 can be cancelled together. So we didn't change the rational number. This is 3 over 4, which is this one, 3 over 4. If we cancel 3 with 3, so we didn't change the rational number. If you multiply only the denominator, it will be wrong. This is equal 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 3 is 9, and 4 times 3 is 12. We multiply this denominator by this one to get the same denominators here. Be very careful from minus sign when you compare between numbers. To understand what I mean, I draw here the number line, and this is 0. The two rational numbers are minus, so I will go from right to left, minus direction. I will represent minus 8 over 12 on the number line. This is minus 8 over 12, and this is minus 9 over 12. Which is bigger? I told you if we start from the left, so we start from the lowest or the smallest number, and numbers will become bigger when we go to the right direction. Or when we go from right to left, the numbers become smaller. If we stand here and go to the left, so the numbers will become smaller. So this will be bigger than the 1, which means minus 8 over is bigger than minus 9 over 12. Minus 8 over 12 is coming from minus 2 over 3. And minus 9 over 12 is coming from minus 3 over 4. So minus 2 over 3 is greater than minus 3 over 4. So which one is greater? Minus 2 over 3. So I will write here minus 2 over 3 is greater. So you must be very careful from minus sign when you make a comparison between numbers. Find 3 rational numbers between 4 over 5 and 2 over 3. He asked for 3 rational numbers. Be careful between these 2 rational numbers. It means you must have 3 rational numbers between both. So please we don't count these two. The solution is very easy. We write both numbers, both rational numbers, and we multiply both denominators, which is here we multiply 5 times 3, and here we multiply 3 times 5. Here the denominator is multiplied by 3, so we must multiply the numerator times 3 also. The same, we multiply 3 times 5, so we must multiply 2 times 5. This equal 4 times 3 is 12 over 15, and this is 10 over 15. So you have the same denominators, which is 15. We write this here and that here. We have the same denominators, so 10 and here is 12. What is between? 11. So between these two rational numbers, we have 11 over 15. In this case, we will have only one rational number between these two, but he asked for 3. Be careful. One may make a silly mistake. He may count 1, 2, 3. This is wrong because we don't have to count these two. He asked 3 rational numbers between these two. So please don't count these two. Okay, we have only one. So what are we going to do? It is very easy. Multiply this rational number times 2 over 2. You must multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Otherwise, it will be wrong. So here we have 24 over 30, and also this one, we multiply 10 times 2 is 20, 15 times 2 is 20. We multiply this by 2, we must multiply the other rational number by 2 also. You have to multiply both rational number by the same number. Otherwise, it will be wrong. So here, 30 is 30, the same denominator. So what is the numbers between 20 and 24? We have 21 over 30, 22 over 30, 23 over 30, and here is 24. So between these two rational numbers, between, don't count this and this. How many rational numbers we have? 1, 2, 3. And he asked for 3 rational numbers between, so this is the solution. We will write the rational numbers are 21 over 3, 22 over 3, and 23 over 30. That is all. It is very easy. Write the correct sign. Is less than, is equal to, or is greater than. For number A, we have minus half, and here is 0. Minus half. This is minus and this is plus. So this must be is less than 0. If you use the count, the number line, so this is the number line and this is 0. If you represent minus half, you will represent it here in the negative direction after one step. And we know if you go from right to left, the numbers will be smaller. So 0 is greater than minus half, or minus half is less than 0. Number B. Be careful. You must have the same denominator in order to compare between the two rational numbers. 3 has a minus sign, 1 has a positive, so this will be less than. Number C. make both rational number on the form of A over B. So here we have 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9 over 2. And the 5 we have to add the denominator. This is minus 5 over 1. We multiplied 1 times 2. So we must multiply 5 times 2 also, which gives 10. You have the same denominator. So compare between the numerators. Be careful. If you have 9 and 10, you will say 9 is less than 10. But if you have minus 9 and minus 10, you have the reverse, which means minus 9 is greater than minus 10. If you don't sure about your answer, please use the number line. This is the minus direction, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 9. And after 9 is 10. So this is minus 10. And you know, if you go in the negative direction, so numbers become smaller, which means this one is bigger than that one, which is minus 9 is bigger than minus 10. In this case, we have to put greater than here. D, the same. 2 times 4 is equal 8 plus 1 is equal 9. So this will be 9 over 2. And this is 5 over 1. Multiply by 2 to get the same denominator. This will be 10 divided by 2. We have the same denominator and both has positive signs. So 9 is less than 10. Less than. Here, every positive rational number, of course, we say positive rational number. Positive means greater than 0. This is the number line. This is 0, and this is all positive number which are greater than 0. And here, this is the negative rational numbers which is less than 0. Every negative rational number, all this negative rational number less than 0. So we have to write here less than 0. For G, please eliminate the absolute with the minus. So you have 3 over 2 and here 1 over 2. We have the same denominator. 3 is bigger than 1. This one, take only the number 15 over 2 and put this on the form A over B, which will become 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 over 2. So we have 15 over 2 and here 15 over 2. The same rational number. So this equals this one. Very easy. Represent each set of the following rational numbers on the number line. This is the first question. And rewrite its element in an ascending order. This is the second question. Be careful, otherwise we will forget this one. So put underline here and here. Ascending order is to start from small number to bigger numbers. We start from big and we continue with smaller numbers. This will be descending. But he asked for ascending. Number A, first we have to draw the line number. And this is 0. We start from 0. Here, 1, 2 steps, 3, 4, and so on. In this direction, we will have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and so on. 0 is here. We have to draw a small circle, this point. 1 is here. Also, we draw a small circle. Minus 2 is here. Draw a small circle. 3 is here and also draw a small circle. So, if you want to rewrite in ascending order, ascending from small to big number. Small, so you have to write the numbers from left to right. If we walk from left to right, this is the first number we will take and continue till 0, 1, and 3. This is the ascending order. For number B, in this case, it is better to put all rational number on the form of A over B. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. This is 3 over 2. Minus 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 over 2. 0. Comma. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 over 2. We draw the number line. We start from 0 and you will notice that all is divided by 2. So this is 1 over 2, 2 over 2 which means 1, 3 over 2, 4 over 2 which is 2, 5 over 2 and so on. Here minus 1 over 2, minus 2 over 2 which is minus 1, minus 3 over 2, minus 4 over 2 which is minus 2 and so on. We represent the rational numbers. This set 3 over 2 is here. We draw a small circle or big points. Minus 5 over 2. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the minus 5 over 2. 0 is here. Draw a small circle. 5 over 2 is here. Don't forget to rewrite its elements in ascending order. Ascending from small to big numbers. So we start from the left. This is the minus 5 over 2. Go. Here is 0 and 3 over 2 and 5 over. This is in ascending order. We write the set of rational number in ascending order. Okay, you can solve this the same and that one. But for this one, please make this as 6.5. This will be minus 3.5. Why? Because you have to put all of this rational number on the form of A over B. So this will be 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13. So it will be 13 over 2. This will be minus 8 over 2. This will be minus 10 over 2. And this one will be 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So it will be minus 7 over 2. And you have to represent this set of rational numbers on the number line and rewrite them in ascending order as we did. Which of the rational numbers is greater? Explain your answer. If you want to compare between two rational numbers or more than two rational numbers, you must have the same denominator. So This is 7 and this is 3. Make the multiplication of these denominators, which is 7 times 3. So this 4 over 7, we multiply 7 times 3. So we have to multiply 4 times 3 also. And this one, 2 over 3, we multiply 3 times 7. And also 2 must be multiplied by 7. So this will be 12 over 21. And this will be 14 over 21. You have the same denominator, and we see this is 12 and this is 14. Which is greater? Of course, 14 is greater than 12, which means 2/3 is greater than 4 over 7. The same is here. You can solve it. And of course, this also, but I want to say something here. As I told you, you have to have the same denominator. One will say, I will take the denominator as 6 times 15. Okay, it is correct, but you will get a big numbers. Another one will make analysis of both numbers. So analysis of 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 3 is equal to 1. So 6 is equal to, here 1 divided by 1 is equal 1. 6 is 2 times 3 times 1. And analysis of 15. 15 times 3 is 5. 5 times 5 is equal to 1. 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. So 15 is equal to 3 times 5 times 1. What is the denominator? We have 2 here, but we don't have 2 here. So take 2 times 3 is here, and here take one of them times 1 is here and is here, take one of them times, we have 5 here, but we don't have 5 here, and also you must take it. So 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 5 is 30. The denominator will be 30 for this one. This 30 means we multiply 6 times 5 to give 30. We multiplied 6 times 5, so 7 must be multiplied by 5 to give 35. 15 times 2 give 30. Here we multiplied by 2, so 11 must be multiplied by 2 also to give 22. We have the same denominator, and here 35 and 22. Be careful. If you have 35 and 22, both have plus sign, you will say 35 is greater than 22. That is right. But what about minus sign? If you have minus 35 and minus 22, be careful. In this case, this will be less than. Minus 35 is less than minus 22. But plus 35 is greater than plus 22. Be careful, please, from the minus sign. So, which is bigger, this one or that one? We said minus 35 is less than minus 22, or minus 22 is bigger than minus 35, so this will be bigger. Minus 11 over 15. Of course, this is the same. The denominator will be 21, which is 3 times 7. And you can solve it by yourself. Write the missing rational number. You have here rational number and here is another rational number. And you have to write the rational number here. Okay, first look at the denominator. This denominator is the same as that one. So look at the numerator. Here is 2 and here is 3. What is between both? This is 2 and this is 3. So 2.5. Or as I told you, you have to multiply by 2. This will become 4 divided by 10. And this will be 6 divided by 10. We have the same denominator. What is between 4 and 6? 5. So 5 over 10. You can write here 5 over 10 or 1 over 2. 1 over 2. B. Both has minus sign. So you must be careful about the rational number. 3 is 3. Here we have 2 and here we have 1. As we solve this, please multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. Here also you must multiply by 2 numerators and denominator. 6 and 6. What is between 2 and 4 is 3. So we have 3 over 6. Here we can write 3 over 6 or 1 over 2 minus 2. Here, be careful. Here, the denominator here is 8, but here is 4. We must multiply this by 2 and also 1 multiply by 2. This gives 2 over 8. So we have the same denominator and compare between numerator. We have 1 and here is 2. So as we did before, multiply by 2 the numerator and denominator, and here multiply 2 by 2 is 4 and 8 by 2 is 16. What is the number between 2 and 4? 3 over 16. So here we must write 3 over 16. For this one also as this, but here 7 and here is 14. So here 7 multiplied by 2 is 14. We must multiply 2 also by 2. This will give 4 over 14. 4 and 3. So we must multiply by 2. So this gives 8 divided by 28. And here is 2 times 3 is 6. 14 times 2 is 28. Of course, here minus or here minus. What is between 6 and 8? 7 over 28. So we have to write here minus 7 over 28. Very easy. Write the rational number that equal 3 over 5 and the sum of each term is 24. Be careful. What is the general form of a rational number? We have learned that it is A over B. So we will assume the rational number is A over B. He said that A over B is equal 3 over 5. A over B is equal 3 over 5. And he said here the sum of each terms is 24. The rational number A over B has 2 terms, which A and B. Rational number 3 over 5 has 2 terms, 3 and 5. He said the sum of its terms is 24, which means a plus b is equal to 24. We have two equations with two unknown, a and b. From here, it can be simplified as we multiply 5 times a is equal to 3 times b. This is equation 3. Why we did that? If we compare between this equation and that one, we have here a plus b is equal to 24. Here is 5a equal 3b. So, if we multiply this equation times 5, we will get here 5a, which can be replaced with the 3b. So, multiply equation 2 by 5 gives 5a plus 5b equal 24 times 5. This equation number 4. So, we can replace 5a with the 3b in this equation. So, 5a can be replaced with the 3b plus 5b is equal to 24 times 5. This is 8b is equal to 24 times 5 divided by 8. This can be eliminated with this. So b is equal to 24 times 5 over 8. Using the calculator, we can get b is equal 15. So we have b. How can we calculate a? Okay. From equation 2, we have a, which is unknown, plus b, which is 15. So we have a plus 15 is equal to 24. This plus 15, we want to move it in the other side. So if we move it, we have to replace its sign. The sign here is plus, it will become minus. So a is equal to 24 minus 15, which is 9. So we have the rational number, which is a over b, is equal to a is 9, b is 15. So it is 9 over 15. If you divide by 3, this will be 3 over 5, which is this one. And if you make a summation of its two elements, which is 9 plus 15, you will get 24, which is so the solution is correct. It is very easy. Identify and write 4 rational numbers, 4, between 3 over 2 and 3 over 4, such that one of them is an integer and the other is a rational number. Be careful, please. We have these two rational number. As I told you, this 2 and this 4. So both denominators must be equal. If we multiply 2 times 2, it will give 4, which is the other denominator. We multiplied here times 2, so 3 must be multiplied also by 2. This is equal 6 over 4, and this one is 3 over 4. We have the same denominator. What is the numbers between 3 and 6? They are 4 and 5. So we have here 4 over 4 and 5 over 4. Be careful between. You don't have to count these two. Between. We have only 2 rational numbers between these two. But he asked for 4 rational number. what can we do? Take this one, multiply both numerator and denominator by 2, and also this rational number, multiply numerator and denominator by the same number, which is 2. So this will become 12 over 8, and this will be 6 over 8. We have the same denominator, so between 6 and 12 we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rational number between these two rational numbers. He asked for only 4. But be careful, there is a condition here which says that one of them is an integer. Where is the integer number here? We have 8 over 8 is 1. And this is the integer number. So we will choose 4 rational number including the 1. This integer number which is 1. So the 4 rational numbers are 11 over 8, 10 over 8, 9 over 8, and 1. Very, very easy. I think you can solve B, which say identify and write 4 irrational numbers. Also, he asked for 4 rational numbers between these two. Okay, you can solve it, but be careful. We have here 9 and 6. One will say, I will multiply 9 times 6, which give 54. You will get a large number and large rational numbers between these two. But as I told you, it is better to analyze 9 and analyze 6 to get the proper denominator. So 9 divided by 3 is equal 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal 1. 1 divided by 1 is equal 1. So 9 is equal 3 times 3 times 1. 3 times 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal 1. 1 divided by 1 is equal 1. So 6 is equal to 2 times 3 times 1. 2 times 3 times 1. So the proper denominator will be 3 is here and there is another 3 is here. You will take only one of them times 3 is here, but it is not here. We will take it also times 1 and 1. We will take only one of them. And here we have 2, but even it is not here, but we will take 2. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 1 is 9, times 2 is 18. 18 is the proper denominator for 9 and 6. Please complete the solution of this question.